Why do people see new floaters and flashes after cataract surgery? Let's talk about it. Hi, my name is Zach Oki. I'm a retina specialist here in Irvine, California. The reason why people can see new floaters and flashes after cataract surgery is because of the anatomy of the eye. If you just review the basic anatomy of the eye, what you'll find is that the lens in the front part of the eye is glued to the vitreous, and the vitreous is the origin of floaters. The back surface of the lens particularly is the area that's attached to the vitreous. When someone is undergoing cataract surgery, the lens on the inside of the eye is this thick thing. And when someone has the cataract removed, then that thick thing becomes a really small thing. Notice what's happening to my fingers. If this surface of the lens is glued to the vitreous in the back of the eye, then that pulls the vitreous forward. And when the vitreous is pulled forward, then it forces it to separate away from the retina. And when someone has a vitreous separation away from the retina, guess what we call that? A PVD. And PVDs are a source of floaters and flashes. I hate that this happens, but it definitely can happen. And whenever it does, we have to do everything that we always recommend when someone has these new symptoms. Dilate the eye to make sure that there is no retinal tear. And just like with the typical case, the floaters and flashes tend to go away, or at least the floaters, they tend to get better to the point where they're not really noticed by most people. But like what we always talk about here, there's a chance that many of the floaters still remain and they can cause trouble. If they affect the vision, then we can do a surgical procedure to remove them. But if someone hears all of the recovery and risks and those kinds of things associated with the surgical procedure, most of the time people say, leave me alone, I'll just live with them.